All right, let's see. Which way are we blowing? Let's try firing it up. Baffle the other way. No. Anchor that way. Baffle this way because there we go. Okay, that's ready. Let's see. Have they fixed it? The last time I drove this thing, the snow was all there. Didn't do anything for the snow. Have they fixed it? Will it actually clear the snow from the tracks? It's a question that needs to be answered. As the Heisler goes 11. I could make her go faster. But I could get 17 out of it, even pushing the snowplow. Hey, look! They, I don't know if they've addressed the interesting peg in the middle of the other plow, but this is interesting. This seems to be, nope. Well, the occasional hiccup, this seems to be working. Now, it looks cool, but now if we could actually just get actual snow flying, that would be even cooler. I realize that's a visual effect. I would like to see, yeah, see there's a whole lot of snow not being removed. That's still better than, still way better than it was. Not as good as the regular plow was, but it's definitely better. I realize this is an incredible amount of work to try and do as far as the coating. A lot of issues. I haven't looked at the code. Don't want to. Not my job. Does seem to be working good, which is something I was honestly not really expecting to do, considering how it worked last time. But producing up a cabinet. Height was 28. Why not? Oh, I'm going up the hill. Never mind. Okay, so that's doing a good job. It's actually doing what it's supposed to do again. But I wonder, do you need to fire it? Does it need to run? Or will it do it without rotary flow? That's cool. Well, let's turn off the okay. Oh, baffle doesn't stay in the position you need it to stay. So, the question is, does it work just like a regular plow? Yep, without moving any snow at all, it still clears the track. Okay, well, at least we know that this one works, and you don't have to have it running. Running is just a visual effect. Really cool. Like it, but effect. Interesting it leaves snow at the joints. Oh, now it's just leaving snow everywhere. Now it's not doing anything. Okay. Now it is. That is so weird. Of course, that could be one of the places where the roadbed is above the rails. Matter of fact, I know for a fact that's one of the places. This is a stretch of line where I had that very problem. All the roadbed was above the rails. Right after I laid it, it looked fine, and I saved the game and I left. And when I came back in, I'm going down the track, and all of a sudden, everything derails. I'm like, well, what the heck happened? And I go and I look, and what the heck happened is we had no rails and all roadbed. So that was not a good thing. We are screaming. I'm real sure as top heavy as that rotary snowplow is, it is not going to make these 100-meter turns at 40 miles an hour. And with the Heisler's incredible braking ability, which we all know about, it's always had great brakes. Wow. Why do we have this engine? What do we have? Class 125s? Well, it's engine number 3. But it's never actually done anything. Ever. Ever. It has literally done nothing. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's actually done quite a bit. It's been the test bed for one of our other builders to build all the track. You know, let's do this real quick. There we go. I really wish the default will go back to whatever setting I found at the beginning with. Also, guys, why is my coal so dirty? Can we get better quality coal and better, not wet wood, so that the black smoke is not sort of black? That's like, I got this beautiful, nice, clean environment I live in up here, and I'm polluting it with all my soot. Can I open up the grates so that, you know, I get more airflow so it burns cleanly and efficiently? Uh-oh, it looks like we've crashed. Nope, just hung up. I believe that's caused by autosave. When autosave does its thing, it tends to do that. Yeah, see how that, I do not understand. I laid that track right next to this track, and yet it's just, it undulates. It's uneven as all get out. I don't understand why that is. I literally connected from this piece down to the next piece, and that piece down to the next piece. And, I mean, like, this corner looks good, and then it doesn't. And I've run into this in a couple of places. When I do the track next to each other, it doesn't always work. It's not always pretty. Sometimes it is. It's an issue. Don't know. Probably pilot error, probably nothing to do with gameplay. That's if you're blowing that much soot, open up your grates so that you get more airflow in there, so you got a more efficient burn. That's unacceptable. You're wasting fuel. Please cut back on the black smoke. And here we have Ironworks. I've got nothing in it. I don't even have track on the other side of this yet. But we're getting there. because I built everything I needed in another location. Over by the sawmill, we have tracked almost everything now. Work in progress. We'll be putting more lines in here. Engine shed. But over here, I love that. I built all this, my own little city, if you will. We have the sawmill, the Dev sawmill, a lumber yard, lots of bizarre track going every which way, gold, coal, a stamp, refinery, ore, iron ore, and then we have smelter and ironworks. And it all loops back over here to, so this is its own closed circuit. It does everything I need except petroleum. I do not have petroleum, but since petroleum is an end product anyway until we get oil burners, it's not really necessary to even do anything with oil, because oil barrels are an end product. So although it's lined up, we're not doing anything with oil until we get oil burners. I know there'll be oil burners in the future, but right now I don't have a need for the petroleum because that's, again, the end product. I have two lines going up. This is a line one of the other workers built. It's a nice loop, goes on up here. It's 2.5, most of the way, 2.5. This is one that I built. As you can tell, it sucks, but that's because I built it, not our good gentleman that surveys everything first. I just lay it down and make it go. And this is the way the devs wanted us to go, although I went that way instead of over here, which I should have done, but I don't care. Goes up here, up here, up here, up, and up here. This is a hell of a long way. This takes literally about 40 minutes at 20 miles an hour to get up here. Most of this is 2%. Some of it's 3.5 because you have to follow the ground. If it goes up 3.5, you got to go up 3.5. Comes in here and goes into our nice little engine sheds in our roundhouse. We have a big loop here to do U-turns. We have a coal tipple that just happens to be, wow, one coal tower, 100 coal on that side. How much do we have over here? Interesting that it'll hold 500. I have 78. They did fix that. I'm very happy that you can connect to that again. Here's the gold mine. It's partially stocked. I have I need to get lumber and coal up here. I have tools and I'm almost full of rails. And we have another roundhouse and the first building of our city that will be up here. And then back down here, and this is a switchback that goes down. Switchbacks are glorious things. It goes down here, back down to here. And this takes us down to the stamp and everything else. Here's the stamp mill and a nice loop coming out of there. And then this is there's one of the sheds. This is, I believe, a dead end still. This is going to be another run down. Yes. This one will tie in to that one over there. It just hasn't gotten that far yet. And then, of course, it comes down here, and we have, see, is that the refinery? And this is the stamp here? Yeah. So we have all this. This is not finished up yet here either. Not my project. Not going to mess with it. I just built lines up here so I could get this stuff up here running. We're partially loaded on the iron ore. So I will be bringing iron ore to, here's our deadly, yeah, that is a wonderful loop. That is the long loop. This is suicide. And there's our gold drop off. Please. Where's the plow? Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Okay, well, let's see. Can we pick it up? There's only one place you can pick the plow up. I can enter the vehicle right there, but can you re-rail? Worst case scenario, the plow goes into the ground. Hey, I got it. Don't know how. Got lucky. Almost impossible, but now it doesn't matter because guess what's never going to hook up again? If I can get this one. There it is. That's the right way. Okay, auto couplers, let's see if you work. I'm honestly shocked I managed to get that. I honestly don't know how I got that, but I got it. I'm not going to complain. It worked. I've had so many issues trying to get the plow back on the tracks. I've literally instead gone back through other saves to get the plow back on the tracks when it's come off. That's why I have 10-minute saves. The other thing, why did it go straight? That switch was thrown the other way. Why did the switch straighten itself out? The world may never know. I've had it happen to me multiple times. The switch just says, nope, I'm going to switch myself. Why? I want to. Okay, auto coupler, do your thing. There's one. We'll hit it hard. There's two. Now let's see if it worked. Whoa! It actually worked. Color me impressed. Thank you for fixing that. Still getting the... Okay, why did that get changed? That didn't used to be there. Not that clipping is a problem. It's really close. Alright, well whatever. I guess it's all good, right? Brakes. Yeah, it's an instant stop. Oh boy. So anyway. We want to line this to the other way because we never want to go that way. Because that is the long route. And we have a short route, which is, oh, so much better, faster. This one little loop makes everything work to the switchbacks. And we get up there in 18 minutes, I believe, as opposed to 45. Okay, so where do we leave our train? Oh, yes. We left it over here at the freight depot. So, yep, there it is. Do we use our roundhouses? Hey, looky. By the way, this particular roundhouse was placed without the track snapping into place. I could not get it to snap. But That's when it first got here. Somebody fixed that. Thank you for that. The other roundhouses all snapped into place. This one would not. Thank you for fixing that. That was a glorious thing. Now, and I'll be honest with you guys, the real reason I built that whole little city down there was so that I could get to the Class 125s. And so we could pull better. And I'm happy to say we now have 6 of these, which definitely makes life easier. Why is the generator? Okay, again, the fire was out. Generator should have been dead. Hold it. Freeze. Forgot to throw the switch because I'm an idiot. Wow. Love those brakes. I need to stop. When? Yesterday. Okay. Again, not realistic unless you're driving a trolley and it weighs nothing. Pulling several hundred tons of train. No. Okay, now for the great re-rail. It's time for the great derail, re-rail fest. Down the hill, down we go. Used to be once upon a time on a flat run with the 280 and with this Class 125, I could hit 38 miles an hour at 7% and 6% reverser respectively. Not anymore. I want to be able to sit down. I want to be able to go here and go click and sit. I would like that very much. Not expecting it, but it'd be nice. It would be really nice to be able to sit and click. Click, sit. My only option is inter-vehicle. I want to be able to sit down and drive it, just like we do at the train museum. Those who know, know. Oh, look at that. And away we go. And this is why I would really like to have A and D for the brakes and Q and E for the reverser. I honestly think a lot of people would like that. Fire? No. 80%. It was. Anyway, that's all for now.